What is up, guys? Pinky49 here. We are back on the Desolation map, and we are going to waste no time today. We're going to get right into it. Today's creative question of the week comes from me, and I say, what day is today? Well, yes, it is the first day of the new year, but it's also Desolation's 4th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Desolation. Happy birthday to you. 4 years of building non-stop. Look what we've got here. Man, I'm so excited. Every new year is a new birthday for Desolation, and it's a time to reflect on what the last year brought, but also how much progress that we've got on this map and how much is left to go. And what I want to do today is I'm just going to walk around Desolation, and I'm going to do it in a fast forward motion since it is Monday. It is a creative question of the week video day. So, I apologize. Some of these rooms are going to be pretty dark. You're going to struggle to see what you're supposed to be seeing, but that's okay. That's the spirit of Desolation. And I just wanted to do that while I walk around and talk today about 4 years of building and what it means, what I've learned, and that sort of thing. Maybe talk about the builds as we go through them. The first thing I want to say about 4 years of building is I could not have done this without my support group. That is the most important thing that I want to say in this video, is that you guys have helped so much. Not just the people who help build, which there are so many people, I could never list them all. I'm so grateful for all their help and their contributions to this map, and I really do appreciate all of you who help build. You guys are the real MVPs here. No man, no woman, no person can do this by themselves, that is for sure. So the people who help build, but also the people who supported this YouTube channel. I don't know if I would have gotten this far into the project if there was no YouTube. You guys have propelled me forward through your comments, through your views, through your shares, just through interacting with you guys. Your enthusiasm for this map is infectious, and I get enthusiastic for it too because of you. So I really want to say thank you for all of the people, this is you, for watching these videos, for hanging in there, for sticking with me. 4 years on Desolation means, we're approaching 3 years on YouTube. Wow, that's crazy to think about. So I just want to say thank you to all the people who supported this channel, who watched these videos, and who got enthusiastic about this beautiful project that we're doing here. So yes, I can't do it without you guys. That is faux show. Okay, as we're just walking through the ghetto now. I said I was going to talk about these things. This whole train yard was a product of Lone Wanderer, so props to him for that. He's really dedicated to trains, I guess. And the ghetto was a super fun project. One of my most funnest. One of the most fun projects that I've had on this map was the ghetto as a whole. I just love, everyone in Minecraft builds so perfectly, so beautifully, and I just love just making that grimy feeling in Minecraft. That's just like, this is the ghetto. There's not a lot of money here, and we're working with what we got as we walk through the junkyard. So yeah, definitely. Thank you to everyone who supported. Can't do it without you, that is for sure. One thing I've learned from building for 4 straight years is that you gotta stay motivated. And like I said, you guys helped me to stay motivated. The YouTube channel helped me to stay motivated. My creativity helped me to stay motivated. A lot of people, I want to stress this point to you guys. We grow up and we tell ourselves things. And one thing I hear from a lot of people, and it makes me sad, is they say that I'm not very creative. And they're lying to themselves. Every single human being on this planet is creative. Every single one. You are extremely creative. And the only thing that's blocking you from discovering that creativity is when you say things like, I'm not creative. You're basically lying to yourself, and you're convincing yourself that something about yourself is false. Okay, so I hear it so often. I'd love to help on Desolation, but I'm not creative. I just want to slap some sense into that person in a loving way. You know what I mean? It's like, you are extremely creative, and the thing that's stopping you from being creative is yourself, is the things that you tell yourself, like the thing you just told yourself just then. That is what's stopping your creativity. So one thing that I've had to do for this map is to maintain my creative juices and keep them flowing. You know what I'm talking about? And in order to keep the juices flowing, you got to constantly reaffirm to yourself that yes, I'm a creative person. My creativity wants to come out. Maybe this is not an art medium that a lot of people can understand. You know, you'll see these comments on YouTube like, wow, what a waste of time, or things like that. And people just don't understand devoting yourself to art. And that's something that I've done for the last 4 years. I've devoted myself to art. Yes, this took a long time to do. I did most of it, okay, and I'm still doing it. And as a result, you know, something has to give. You know, you can't have such a lavish social life. You can't spend a lot of time outside, or as much time as you would like outside. And so there are some drawbacks, and I've had to sacrifice for this map. Most definitely. There's been so many times where I've wanted to do other things, but then you know, Desolation is like, what about me? You know, you've been working on me for 3 years. You can't just stop now. And so, you know, we're at the point now in Desolation where it's got momentum to the point where I can't stop. It has to be finished. It just has to. If I stop now, that would be the biggest failure in the history of Minecraft, the biggest failure of all times, and space and time, basically. So I can't stop now. I gotta finish. We're so close to the finish line. And you know, now that I've seen, you know, what I can accomplish in 1 year, now that I've had 4 instances of what can be accomplished in 1 year, I'm definitely feeling as though I'm getting less and less accomplished each year, and that has something to do with my other YouTube channel and you know, wanting to branch out a little bit more. But I'm still getting a lot of things accomplished. And I think looking back at last birthday, there was no nightlife section. I think we did the whole nightlife section last year. If someone can confirm that, I should have done my research. When was the mall finished? I think the mall was done last. I'm trying to think back to last birthday. I think the mall was done, but the nightlife was empty. So I finished a whole half of that. Everything on that side of that freeway was in a year, besides the mall. So I'm getting a lot. I can get a lot accomplished, and this year has been actually pretty productive. And it's been really fun to you know, destroy stuff. It's been really fun to destroy stuff. As we move into the nightlife section here, we're gonna go into the Coveton Mall. Go fill your haul. And definitely one of the biggest projects on the map, if not the biggest single project. No, it is the biggest single project. And we had a lot of help on this mall. So many people contributed to shops and stores. You know, Solid MP15. Did a handful of stores. He did a lot of redstone down here, which unfortunately didn't work out just due to lag. But he spent a lot of time on redstone, and man, this was definitely a collaborative project. But wow, what a time suck! This was like a year in itself. Man, I'm just thinking back to building this mall. Wow, the memories, guys. The memories are crazy. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the nostalgia? For those of you who've been with me for a while, like, I get really sentimental, you know, the new year, because it's just another year for Desolation. And I'm thinking, guys, okay, I'm not gonna make any predictions, all right, but I'm gonna say this, okay, and I want you guys to help me hold me to myself. Wait, is that the best way to say that? I want you guys to remind me that I said this, but I think we can do this in 1 more year. I think by the 5th birthday, this thing is gotta be done, right? There's still a lot to do downtown, but once you get in the groove with the skyscraper, it starts to really flow. The mall was a little different. This required so many different elements over, and oh man, this mall took forever. I mean, look at the dome here, right? This mall took forever. But I think I can do skyscrapers, you know, pretty quickly. I'm getting the hang of it. I've got like 4 or 5 under my belt, so although they're not completely done, but I get the gist of it. So I'm thinking we could do it in a year. What do you guys think? I would need some more help. I mean, I can't do it by myself. So I am looking for trustworthy helpers. And that's the thing. They gotta be trustworthy, because at this point in the map, I'm not trying to go backwards, you know? I'm not worried about griefing. There's nothing you can do to grief. I've got about 87 copies in this world, always saved. But it's just a matter of going back in time. So I want to make sure that I get help from people who know what they're doing, who are going to do it right the first time, who are not going to be counterproductive. That's one problem that I've had in the last 4 years, is that a lot of times people are very enthusiastic about helping, but they don't really have the Desolation mentality or the build style or the, just the idea in mind. And as a result, I got to erase what they did, and it's just it's a waste of time. We don't have time for that. But there's been so many people who follow the videos who really understand what Desolation is and what the city of Coveton is about, and they've done a great job of building the first time. One of those is Stormzix. We'll come up on Stormzix's building in a moment, and he did a great job on the Moist nightclub. Well, it's like a pool club for the nighttime, right? It's up here on the left. He did the interior, I did the exterior. It was a collaborative project. He did a great job, so thank you to Stormzix for helping on that. Yeah, we're going inside right now. There it is. Look at it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Very good. And I know, I apologize for the darkness, but then again, I did warn you. This is Desolation. There is no electricity. The monsters have come out, and it's time to party. One thing I do want to say, and some of you are going to think this is pretty narcissistic, this is pretty ego-driven, but I just want to say this. I just feel like saying it. This is the best map I've ever seen in Minecraft. And yes, I built it. And yes, I like to dance. So I'm a little biased, right? And it's not done. But this is the best thing I've ever seen in Minecraft. I'm sorry to all the other incredibly talented builders out there. You guys are incredible. You guys have done beautiful things, and every creation is beautiful in its own right, and I hate to compare things, but if I'm forced to compare things, I've never seen anything like this. And that's another reason why I'm staying motivated, because I know once it's finished and once I can release it to the public, once people can download this map, I think a lot of people are going to understand, who have been sleeping on this map. People are going to understand this is the craziest thing they've ever seen. When it's all finished, every single building on the map has an explorable interior. Can any other map say that? And any other fully filled, super dense map? And not only does every single building have an explorable interior, every single explorable interior has loot that you can scavenge. Oh my god! Let's hold a moment of silence for all the other map builders who are who are trying to reach this pinnacle here. And I haven't reached it myself. I'm not trying to say I'm the best builder or anything. There's plenty, hundreds, thousands of people who are more talented builders than me. All right, hundreds, thousands of people who build better than me. I admit that. I'm not the best builder by any stretch of the imagination, but how many of them are going to pour 5 years into one map? Exactly, none. 5 years? Holy cow. And, I could have been done with it. If I didn't do interiors, this map would have been done year one. I could have filled the whole thing year one. Maybe year two, possibly. It's those interiors that are just crazy. They're just crazy. I love building exteriors, but I gotta set myself apart, guys. That's what I've been doing this for. That's what I have been doing. I've been trying to set myself apart in the best way I know how, and that's through making the most extravagant thing anyone's ever seen. And it's kind of disappointing in a way, just because so many people have stolen my idea. Okay, this game came out, or I had the idea for this game, and I started building this game, the game of Desolation, where you're trapped in the city. You got to loot and scavenge your way out. There's monsters all around. I had this idea. I started building this 4 years ago. I think that was before the Arma mod came out. DayZ, right? Is that what it's called? Before then, way before PUBG. Way before Fortnite, okay? I've been way before Stranger Things came and straight up jacked my idea. Oh, Stranger Things, you've been watching Minecraft YouTube videos, huh? How did you know an evil corporation was going to open portals to a dark dimension and monsters were going to spill out? How did you know that? Did you go back to 2014 to when I started this? I'm looking at you, Doucher Brothers. I don't know what their name is. It's something like that. I'm just going to call them the Doucher Brothers. No, I do love Stranger Things. It's a great show, but they completely ripped my idea off. So, I can't be too excited about it. No, I'm just joking, of course. This is an idea that's, I guess it's been around for a while. I mean, I had this idea back when I I think like Resident Evil 2 or something. I had this idea for this game back in like 96, or whenever Resident Evil 2 came out, when, you know, it's like, okay, you're in this police station. What if we, you know, extrapolated it and made it a city, right? So anyway, I think we're winding down on this tour. I don't have time to show you everything. It would take a whole day. If I were to show you every interior, it would take longer than a day, I think. So I just gave you a little hint of it, and most of you have seen a lot of these interiors, so it won't go too far into detail, but oh man, 4 years. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm just looking at this city, and it's such a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment and just happy vibes. All the people that I've met as a result of this city, all the people I got to interact with and learn from, and you know, the different build styles I've been exposed to, which helped me to learn and grow. All the fun YouTube videos that we've had fun making. Oh my goodness, it's been a crazy journey, a wild ride, and I just want to thank all of you. I really do. Without you, there could be no Desolation. I would have quit this long time ago. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not. Who knows? It's hard to say, but without YouTube, you know, I have to make a YouTube video, so I have to build. It's like motivation, right? It's one hand washing the other. The YouTube helps the building, and the building helps the YouTube. It's beautiful, and I'm going to keep going for this next year. If anyone wants to help me, you just gotta hit me up on Twitter or whatever you got to do. I don't know, social media, you know where to find me. I got the little thing at the beginning of the video that shows all my stuff, so you can go check me out on any of those social media platforms. You can send me emails, you can do whatever, join the parties, invite me to parties, whatever you got to do it. And that is Desolation. 4 years in the making. I can't believe it. I am super stoked for another year of Desolation. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this little mini celebration that I'm on right now. This nostalgic trip through the city of Coveton. And oh man, there's so much more to go, but we've come so far that we can't stop now. Look at it. Oh, that airport is calling me. Oh, the airport is calling me. All right, guys, that's going to be the video for today. That's going to be Desolation's 4th birthday party. Show some love in the video. Say happy birthday, Desolation. Okay? All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Love you all. Happy birthday, Desolation. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.